Events, and we are here today for the Unicorn Battle Asia, where best Asian startups will pitch live to our great expert board and the audience worldwide. We are live broadcasting right now all over the world. Please share the links with your network so everyone can see you online. Our event is happening thanks to our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor, Network VC California Seed Fund, our golden sponsor, Silicon Valley Syndicate Club, and our silver sponsor, Sci-Fi. Our event is the world's largest startup pitch competition online by geography and the number of the events held. The winner of today's online Unicorn Battle will participate at the Unicorn Cup Finals on February 18th. It will be a great happening with VCs and prominent startups from all over the world. So please mark the date in your calendar. Besides startups pitching live, during the finals, there'll be a Startups Expo where the best startups from all over the world will be showcasing themselves. So please, extraordinary startups, you are welcome. Please contact our event managers to know more. During this season, the Unicorn Cup preliminaries have taken place all over the world. We have done an enormous number of the events already, and this season we'll be exploring the greatest startups from all over the world. Please join us. Unicorn.Events is the oldest part of our ecosystem. And we have been doing our events for many, many years, actually 11 years already. And we have done more than 240 events all over the world, have gone to 125 countries to explore the best startups. And right now, our events are taking place on 5 continents. We have gone all over the world, and this season, we will visit almost every part of the world and look at our statistics. We are doing really great job. Our winners have already fundraised more than 132 million. Our VC community is constantly growing, and we are always welcome new members, business angels, and private investors that help startups from all over the world. We believe that all good things in the world are happening when the right people are by your side. And we always gladly welcome new partners to our network that reached last year 1 million users. Starting this year, we'll be doing unicorn pitches, local events held by our partners in all major locations in the world. Winners are granted participation in the Unicorn Battle. And very soon, first unicorn pitches will be already on air for Indian startups led by Preeti. You will talk to her during the jury's introduction session. So new partners are always welcome to join. Please talk to me and I will tell you some more about it. Please let me introduce our ecosystem. We are a smart ecosystem that consists of various software solutions and internet platforms that unite startups, investors, business angels, experts, and professional scouts in a single business space that makes it absolutely possible to solve any task in the field of innovation and startups. Startup Network is a heart and a marketplace for startups, businesses, investors, and service providers. The most recent part of our smart family is Network VC California Seed Fund is a classical venture fund. Sci-Fi is our acceleration program. Unicorn.Events, the world's largest online startup pitch contest. VC House is a closed online community and network for the VCs where they can exchange deals they participate in as elite investors. Network Investments for investment banks and startups and businesses. And Silicon Valley Syndicate Club is a special structure that allows business angels to invest into the best startups with small checks through syndicate. If you are a VC or a business angel, invest with us. If you are a startup, our ecosystem opens great opportunities for you, helping you to succeed and become leader in your industry. Please check out all our programs, all our sites, and get together with us for a better future. For partners, Our ecosystem opens great opportunities, and we are ready to explore businesses with you and welcome you to our network. Let's become really global together. Please contact me and contact our event managers to know more. And I will talk to you in person. And now I would like to pass a word to our wonderful event managers, Lena and Kate, for this Unicorn Battle Asia. Everyone is welcome again, and thank you. Lena, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Is Kate, are you with us?
Yes, sure. Hi, everyone.
So present our partners today.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Thank you, Lena. I'm glad to welcome you to the new season of Asian Battles. They would not be so brightful without the help of our partners and friends from Mosaic Venture Lab, Brink Accelerator, AI Startup Incubator, LinkedIn Local India, Startup Grind Japan, Crypto News, Edge 196, Alternative VC Company, Ssivix Accelerator, and China Accelerator. Please check their websites and follow on social media to find even more opportunities for fundraising and for funding in startups. And now it's time for our jury introduction.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. So guys, before we will start our pitch competition, please greet our honored judges who volunteered the valuable time to our event today. So dear judges, please introduce yourselves and funds you represent shortly for 1 minute, pointing out the industry, check size, state, and geographical location of startups you invest in. So let's start. Please welcome our CEO, Alexander Soroka. Alexander?
Hello, Lena.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Our funds usually invest from 100 to 400K today. We prefer to invest in America or Europe, but we already started to invest in Asian startup, and today we have the first one, really. And we are industry agnostic, and we like to invest on late seed around A stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. Welcome. Thank you for being with us today. And who would like to be the next one, guys? Yes, please, Pretty.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome and a happy new year to everybody here today. It is great being back. Thank you, Team Startup Network. My name is Preeti Chaudhary, and I'm the founder of LinkedIn Local India, Head of Investments and Partnerships at InfoQuest. Our check size is 25K to 150K. Sector agnostic, geography being India at the moment, but open to partnerships and alliances worldwide. Secondly, it gives me immense pleasure to be the first partner, the pioneering pitch competition to be held in association with Startup Network for India. The event, the Startup Pitch Online India edition, is on 27th of January, 3 p.m. India time, which is GMT plus 5:30. It is open to all early growth and growth stage startups. Some fantastic funds and jury boards have been already formed. My dear friend Anil is right here, who is onboarded and one of the jury members. I encourage everybody to spread the word, please. It is great to be the first one to organize this, and I'm really looking forward to being a part of this journey. Thank you very much. May the best team win today. It is a new journey, new perspectives, new dimensions, so I'm all for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Pretty. Welcome. Great to have you with us today. So, guys, who would like to be the next one? Yes, please.
I can go.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you. So, Brink, we invest in the early stage. Tickets of a range of 70,000 to 100,000 US dollars. We invest in IoT, drones, robotics, food tech, clean tech, circular economy, geography agnostic. Yes, well, so long as you're building something that is disruptive, and that has a positive impact in society. We're interested in taking a look.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. So next one, please.
Hey, hi, this is Anil Joshi from Unicorn.Ventures. I'm based out of Mumbai, India. We invest in tech-focused startups, right, anywhere around $500,000 to $2 million. Currently have a portfolio of around 35-40 companies. Glad to be part of this event. Thank you very much, and best of luck to all. Bye-bye.
Thank you and welcome. So next one, please. Yes, please, guys.
Yeah, sure. This is Gary Fowler. It's great to be here and see some friendly faces today. I'm a serial entrepreneur and an investor. I've done 2 unicorns. I was on the original management team at Click Software, was sold to Salesforce for $1.35 billion 20 months ago. I'm also the co-founder of Viva, a unicorn founded with David Yang out of Russia. So we are Silicon Valley based. My company is GSD Venture Studios, Get Shit Done Venture Studios. We curate AI and quantum computing companies using Silicon Valley as a port to the rest of the world. We're building a $100 million impact fund today. We're interested in Series A investments. We love AI. AI is a new electricity. We're scouting the world looking for those companies. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you and welcome.
Hey, congrats, Gary, for your new fund. Best of luck.
Thank you.
So guys.
Hello, Elena. I will go ahead. My name is Varad. I head the 100 Open Startups program in Asia. I'm one of the co-founders. Like you heard from Gary, I'm also a serial entrepreneur with multiple exits. And we have the 100 Open Angels where we invest 150K, sector agnostic, and it's global. And you know what is very important is we have managed to create something like 25,000 contracts worth about $1.3 billion for about 2,000 startups in our program on a global level with about 1,500 companies. So this is the world's largest open innovation program, and 1,000 of those 2,000 startups went on to raise $800 million in investments. So wish you very best, and I'm hoping with the help of your team to help those startups that are in your program to go to next level and find them exits.
Thank you, and welcome again. So next one, please.
Can be the next one.
Yes, please, Andrew.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me again here. It's a pleasure. My name is Angelo Burgarello, and I represent AI Startup Incubator. We are an incubator based in Prague, Czech Republic, and we also invest in early stage startups. We can invest tickets from 50,000 euros up to 250 from our own fund. And we also syndicate with our investor partners for tickets up to 1 million. Geographically speaking, we are able to invest in Europe and beyond. Our strong focus is in AI startups, so for startups that deploy artificial intelligence in the core business or auxiliary to the business idea. And I'm happy to see what the event can bring us today. We are also planning to invest in 8 to 10 startups in 2021, and we just started the new scouting session, so happy to see.
Thank you so much and welcome.
Thanks.
So next one,
please. Hi everyone.
Hi.
My name is Pradita and you can call me Dita. I'm an investment officer at CFVI or CFVI. It's a sector agnostic fund based in Singapore and Jakarta. And now the ticket size is around 200K to 20 million. So I also do some private equity deal as well. And looking forward to partner with everyone, the multi-talented entrepreneur from all over the world. Thank you, Lena.
Thank you and welcome. Nice to meet you. So next one, please, guys.
Well, I'll go next then. My name is Marcus Sigurdsson. I represent 2 companies today, Typhoon 8, a CX and innovation consultancy, and Lychee Ventures, a venture builder and investor that is focusing mainly on emerging Asia. The sectors we're interested in is financial services, healthcare, and media. So nice to be here today.
Thank you and welcome. Next one, please.
I can go next. Hi, Lena. Hi, Alexandra, Anna, and everybody else, Pretty, Gary, and all the others. Great to see you again. My name is Fredrik Tuk. I'm from Maersk Drilling, a Danish-based offshore drilling operator. We are looking for startups in other fields than where we operate, actually. Many of them are in sustainability and new energy and green tech and clean tech. We are looking to invest in startups, probably between $100,000 to $1 million in each of them. And we're looking forward to today to see new great startups. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much and welcome. So who would like to be the next one, guys? Yes, please. Edward, maybe you?
Hi guys. Sorry. Hi guys, I'm Edward. I'm from Pzartech Ventures, and I also represent another private equity firm called Crewstone International. We typically do 1 million to about 10 million US dollars ticket size. And typically, because we work with the government funds in Malaysia, we typically invest in Malaysian companies, but we're also looking to list and IPO technology companies in Southeast Asia in the US NASDAQ. Looking forward to the event. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. So, Saul?
Yes, hi. It's good to be back and good to see all these friendly faces and some new faces. Looking forward to a great event today, as we've always had in the past. My name is Saul Orbach. I'm coming to you from Israel. I'm the founder of a group called the Elul Fund. Elul is a beginning of a family of funds. We're doing some revenue-based financing, and we're starting a social impact fund that's going to be doing stuff locally. It's great to be here again. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. So, next one, please.
I can go this time. Hi, everyone. I'm Kıvılcım Çaylı from Pareto Ventures, which is based in Ankara, Turkey. We are industry and location agnostic. We invest in early growth stage startups, creating or using high technology. Having paying customers and momentum is a must. We usually invest in up to 100K as a syndicate investor. Good luck to everyone.
Thank you so much and for guidance. So, next one, please.
Hi, I'm William. I'll go next. I represent a company called Engineers House. We are into agri-tech, food distribution and energy this year. So we just invested in these three sectors last quarter. So we are looking to invest in companies that are complementary to our these three divisions. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yes, hi, I'm Dr. Ruchi Dana. I'm logged in from Dubai. So we have a family office here in Dubai through which we are making direct investments into startups, mainly in the healthcare sector. And apart from that, we're also LPs in some of the micro VCs. Our main interest in terms of direct investments is healthcare, and we are geographically agnostic. So we invest everywhere across the world, mainly outside of the Middle East, because our family business is still consolidated within the Middle East. And our check sizes are around $250K to $1 million. And we go a little bit above that based on opportunities and based on some pre-IPO deals as well. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you.
Wow, great. Thank you so much, Ruchi. Nice to meet you. So, next one, please.
Elena, I can go next. This is Subrata here.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. This is Subrata here, venture partner with our ventures that typically invest up to $10 million USD in early stage startups, specializing in and exploring in deep tech, enterprise, SaaS, fintech, and others. I bring both business consulting and investment management experience to the table. Very happy to be on the judge board. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Next one, please.
Hi, Lena. It's Lisa. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to see you here. So everyone, Great pleasure to see you today. I'm Lisa Salud. I'm the general partner of R3I Ventures, based out of Singapore, Luxembourg, and Silicon Valley. We are medtech and deep tech investors that invest 500 to 2.5 million in any company. We are venture builders and have a house of medtech and house of deep tech, taking companies out of Asia into Luxembourg and out through Silicon Valley. Really excited to see your pitches today and look forward to seeing what you've got. Thanks.
Wow, thank you also. Welcome. So, next one, please. Hello, maybe you?
Sure. Hi, this is Jie-Lun from Plug and Play. So basically, we're a Silicon Valley-based and headquartered VC and corporate innovation platform. I'm based in Singapore, so I lead the ventures team in Singapore across Southeast Asia. Other locations in Southeast Asia would be Thailand, Jakarta, and Manila. And basically, we invest in early stage startups with a check size of 100 to 200,000 US dollars across all verticals. And we typically follow and we don't lead. So we're very investor friendly. And yeah, and that's the investment side. And we work with also on the corporate side, 400 plus corporate partners globally to connect them with startups that come into our network. So happy to be here and thanks for inviting.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us today. So next one, please.
Can I go?
Yes, please. Yes, of course.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is John Kojo Morioka from Japan. Thank you so much for inviting me, Anna, Lina, and Kate. Thanks so much for organizing this wonderful event. Nice to see you, everybody. Hope your families and friends, everyone staying safe, healthy, and happy, especially this moment. So couldn't go back to Silicon Valley. So I'm still staying in Japan. And yeah, hope all families are staying safe. I'm visiting professor of iUniversity. It's a first university we only focusing on students becoming entrepreneurs in Japan. And I'm also founder and director of Startup Grind Fukuoka. Fukuoka is a city now becoming the startup hub, south part of Japan. So we hope everybody, all investors and startups, crazy ones, everybody, all of you are welcome to Japan after COVID-19. And also personally, I'm an angel investor, belong to Life Science Angels. We focusing on investing medtech and pharma startups in Silicon Valley. And I'm also a member of Harvard Business School Alumni Angels. And I'm also founder, director of CEO of Silicon Valley Ventures. We are advisor from small startups to large corporations and VCs. And I'm owner of Moriwaka Medical. That's our family business, being 50 years. We are providing medical devices in Japan. So very happy to be here. And sorry, I'm telling you lots of things, but I'm also columnist of Forbes Japan. So I'd love to interview all of you and try to changing the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And also for startups, please, we are here for 3 hours. Without breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we're happy and best luck for all pitches. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us today. Thank you. Welcome. So guys, next one. Okay, so I think we can continue. And before we will start the hottest part of our event today, startup pitch competition, let me explain you some details about our voting today. So dear judges, to start voting, you have just to click the link you have got on mail and you will be redirected to the event page. After this, you have to scroll the page to the startup section and you will see the logos and marks beneath. So you have to put marks depending on investment potential from 1 to 5, where 5 is highest mark and 1 is lowest. So you have just put marks without any confirmation buttons. And you could change marks before the voting will be closed. And our next information is for our dear attendees. You have a great opportunity to support our participants, our startups today. So for it, you can register at our event page and give your like to your favorite startups. So do it, please, because our startups, our participants today need your support. And Kate, explain, please, our
Hey, Lena, excuse me. Sorry, I haven't received links. Can you either put it on chat or email me?
Yeah, of course. Just a moment.
Thank you.
Same for me. I haven't received it either, Frederick.
Okay, just a moment, guys.
Thanks.
We will send you links on chat. So each founder will have 3 minutes for pitching and 3 or 5 or 4 minutes for Q&A session. We recommend not to mention any fundraising out loud because we are broadcasting all over the world and some countries have restrictions in this regard. Please use the chat or other channel of communication for this reason. Thank you. You can answer about numbers here on Zoom or maybe by mail if you have it and so on. Based on the result of the voting, online voting, one startup will be chosen as a winner of our today's battle and it will be presented on our panels. So it's...
Yeah, let's start, Kate. Announce please our first participants.
Our first startup is health tech startup from Singapore, MyCLNQ. Are you with us? It's...
Yes, please. MyCLNQ, are you ready?
Time to pass the stage.
Yeah, with us, but muted.
Unmute yourself, please, and introduce.
Yes, please, guys.
Anwar, do you hear me?
No, I think we need to send just a reminder for email.
Okay, let's switch the startups and invite to the stage number 2. Stack Finance, are you ready? Our startup from India.
Hello, everyone. Just 5 seconds.
Sure.
Hello, everyone. I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah.
I hope you can see the screen.
Full screen, please. Yeah, full screen, and let's start.
Great.
Hi everyone, I'm Smriti presenting Stack Finance. Stack is India's first smart app to manage and grow your money all in one place. With Stack, we're solving the biggest problem of 84% millennials while addressing an $11 billion market. When it comes to finance, millennials are usually confused because there's no integrated platform to manage all your finances. There's no personalization, all the solutions are generic. More importantly, advisory, which is much needed, is expensive and time-taking. But no more, Stack helps millennials to manage, track, and grow their money effortlessly in one place. We help you aggregate all your financial footprint across 50+ financial institutes. Various complex financial products are given access to with extreme ease. There's also a layer of intelligence which helps you improve your financial health. Delving deeper into each, you can get a bird's eye view of your entire financial life and also get intelligent and personalized insights on the same. We've introduced first of its kind a dynamic card, which gives you customized offers and offerings based on the user's lifestyle. Whether you want to save for various goals or want to invest directly into the market, you can easily do so with our custom solutions. We believe that credit score could soon be obsolete, and hence with Stack Score, we're going beyond it. It helps you reach your goals, avoid debt traps, and also save on taxes. We have 3 important revenue streams. One is from our expert portfolios. Second, the fees charged from dynamic card and affiliate and trail income sources. Income sources. We're a 20-member team right now with over 50 years of combined experience in technology and finance. I'm Smriti, the CEO. I have graduated as an engineer and also been recognized by FinTech Finance as 25 most important people in FinTech, awarded by Tinder as top 10 women-led startups. With it is the COO, again, a graduate from Premier B School in India. He's had 5 years of consultancy experience and also an ex-founder in FinTech. Yash is the CTO. He has developed more than 20 plus softwares and apps, which are now being served to more than 10 million user base. Tushar is the Chief Business Officer. He is graduate from IIT Delhi, awarded as National Startup Award winner by the President of India, holds more than 3 patents. This is our board of advisors who help us build this product further. We're supported by some marquee investors, including SOSV, Angel List, and various notable angels. We work with some of the stellar banks, brokers, and institutes in India to help develop this product. We've been recognized by various publications in and outside of India for our efforts. We just launched a couple of months back, have been growing 40% week on week since then, have added more than 10,000 users who are managing more than $50 million of their net worth on the platform. We have an NPS of 73 as of now and are growing exponentially.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for great pitch.
Thank you.
And it's time for Q&A. Dear judges, any questions from yourselves?
Yeah, hi, this is Saul. I'm curious, you grow funds, do you manage the funds or is that managed by third parties?
So basically, it's the assets which users are tracking. So part of which it is being managed through the platform and part of it is being linked onto the platform. So with time, our goal is to enable more and more flow through the platform, redirecting the wealth which is being managed through various platforms from a single platform.
And one other question, I'm sure other people will ask, how do you make money? How do you guys make money? Where's your business model?
So we basically offer various products through the platform. So we have an affiliate income, that is one major part. And second, we are introducing our own products. So for example, Smriti mentioned that we have a dynamic card. So we earn through interchange and MDR. And we are also we have also introduced expert stacks where we charge a percentage on AUM as an advisory fee.
Got it. So, okay, thank you.
Smriti,
Hi,
this is
Smriti.
Gaurav from, go ahead, Dita.
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks. From the monetization journey, which one is your top priority that contribute to your revenue? And the second one, could you tell me more about the churn rate about this app? Thanks.
Sure. So Dita, the revenue stream in the beginning and towards the 5 and 10 years will vary. But in the beginning, affiliate income is the major chunk. By partnering with various partners, we earn a short-term revenue. And in the long term, our own products, which we will be introducing, will make the major chunk. So the long-term and short-term strategy is different that way. And the churn rate, so as we mentioned, the retention rate right now is 56%. We have grown from 20% to 56% in just 1 month, and it's growing further and further. So we are removing all the bugs, working on user feedback, and improving the retention rate.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
So much. Any questions else, guys?
Hi, Stack Finance team. This is Neerjor from Balance Angels. Great presentation. Could you walk me through the user journey a little bit? I mean, how do I get signed up? How do I link my funds? I mean, do I need a bank account? Do I need a broker account? Yeah, how does it all work when it comes to integrating my other financial assets to your platform?
Yeah, so basically we've divided all your financial accounts into 3 important categories. First is wealth, which includes your savings, investments. Second is cash, which includes your bank accounts and all the loose cash. And third is borrow, which includes your liabilities, loans, credit cards. So in these 3 categories, you can easily link different types of accounts. So for wealth, we have mutual funds, various stocks, or in fact your NPS, EPF, your retirement accounts or anything like that. In cash, you can easily link all your bank accounts, your credit cards, debit cards, and also loose cash if you have any. In borrow, similarly, you can easily add your loan accounts, your credit cards, and various other liabilities that you might have.
And if you don't have any account, we help you open. So you do not need to install another app, or you do not need to go to any third party. You can do KYC once onto the platform and access any product to the through just one button. So that is the beauty about the product. Even after opening your Demat account, you do not need to install the broker's app. You can directly perform all the trade through the app. So you get to do everything through a single platform.
And other than the sort of one primary, obviously, use case or value proposition is obviously the dashboard feature, right? But then invisibility across these different assets. But I mean, maybe going deeper in, let's say, for example, you mentioned expert portfolios. Am I getting higher returns in the market? Like, what's the reason I should use this platform?
So basically, it's very simple. You get a free platform to track all your assets. And what we do, we analyze your data. So right now, credit score is the only thing which is being circulated in the industry. But this will go obsolete, and we have to go beyond that. So we basically analyze your data and we provide you with the recommendations on how to improve your financial lifestyle. And then that can be directly performed through the platform. So that is what we do. It is a free platform to basically track your data. We analyze the data and provide you better recommendations, better suggestions, and try to automate your life, which is manual and very generic in other platforms.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Time is over for Q&A. Thank you very much.
So, Kate, let's come back to our first startup, first participant.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi,
everyone.
Lena, can you share the link? Otherwise, I'll not be able to judge.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Thank you. Sorry to budge you again.
Just a moment. Yeah, just a moment.
So, Anwar.
Yep. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, if you are ready, the time.
We're can up. Yep. So, hello, everyone. My name is Anwar. I'm CEO and co-founder of Ssivix Lab. So, we are enabling the digital health ecosystem for elderly and aging population. So the problem, what we are talking about is world aging population. So a study revealed that elderly may die earlier due to the poor care and living alone, right? So the question here is, can digital healthcare help in building age-friendly environment? Can digital healthcare service increase the life expectancy of aging population? The answer is yes. We Ssivix Lab delivering holistic approach to manage the primary and home care needs for aging population. We're creating an age-friendly environment to journey towards affordable preventive care, where continuously monitoring of vital signs by caregiver or doctors would help to take a proactive action in case of any abnormality and vital sign. So we have connected the healthcare network seamlessly, right from the doctor to telemedicine, caregiver, medical transport, and medicine delivery. So we combine AI, IoT, big data to help and build this system. So how this works? So with a combined approach of sick and preventive care and individual health, you can see the screen here. Individual health record like a vital sign, continuously monitored by the assigned doctor or caregiver, which get alert triggered to the healthcare practitioner SCP, which connected to the patient. And the SCP can take the next action. Right, so that's exactly the ecosystem that we so holistically approach towards affordable and healthcare, home healthcare system. We've got excellent response and traction so far in Singapore, and we've got started generating the revenue. We have a 3 model. We have a pay-as-you-use, subscription, remote monitoring packages. We have a regional expansion plan, Southeast Asia, including India as well. And we have a next 12-month milestone to reach 0.2 million of user acquisition, 5,000 plus onboard partners. We have our sustainable development goal framework. We're targeting SDG 3, 9, and 11. Our talented and industry expert of versatile background are working advisory board. We have a doctor and a professional and a talented team are working with me to achieve this. Opportunity size and the market size, we're talking about 505 billion and with the annual growth rate of 34%. So if you'd like to know more, please come and see me after this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for great pitch. Thank you. So it's time for Q&A.
I got 2 questions. The first one is on the second slide, there was a lot of circles and services shown. How many of those are operational now and in utilization?
Right. So out of, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, so first I'll do the next one afterwards. Thanks.
Okay, so out of this one, only the digital health kiosk is yet to be pilot, which we are targeting in this Q1. Remaining, all of them are working it. So activity monitoring is also working in beta testing. So remaining all working. Above all the circle that you see, telemedicine, we have a caregiver, we have a medicine delivery, writer's plan, medical transport, home health therapy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is on the services you have that includes either a healthcare provider or some kind of healthcare provisioning, whether that would be prescription or deliveries. Are you having the provider work on your platform, or do you intend to integrate on their platform?
Right. No. So of course, right. We are facilitators. So we definitely we are connecting the patient and the provider. So all the provider who come on board. So for example, we're talking about, medical transport, who does have a vehicle transport, who come on board with us, caregiver who provide the nurses and, those medical escorts. So they all come on board with us. So we have got a variety of those providers on board it. So complete this ecosystem.
Just a quick follow-up question on that. So the rationale for the healthcare provider to use your system and then having two parallel systems, that would be the additional value they could offer to the consumer?
Right. So
the patient in that case.
Yes. So patient side, definitely the big benefit is getting the all healthcare services, the complete healthcare service into one platform. So they don't need to download multiple app and multiple website to browse it. And the provider side, they will get additional leads, additional new patients, and the demands.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you. Any questions else, guys?
Hi, Anwar. This is Gaurav from.
I have one.
Go ahead.
Ladies first. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Gaurav. I simply wanted to learn a little bit more about the team since you didn't go into detail. So a little bit more about your profiles and why you got into this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So my background is I've been in banking industry for 2 decades, and one of the main reasons I was interested in health economics, and plus my personal own reason where we have got in Singapore, getting the primary caregiver, where always the GP has a waiting time, and growing aging population that we do see pretty much in Singapore. So that exactly interested me together with my partner to do something for the community. Yeah.
Any questions, else?
I have a question myself, if I may.
Sure.
Go ahead, Angelo.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. So, can you please get back to the monthly active users slide?
Sure.
It was more than 7,000, right?
Yep.
Are those paying clients?
No, this is we talking the users. So user we don't charge. It's a free download. As I said, we don't charge anything for users. Our revenue model is totally with the provider.
Okay, so it's the affiliate marketing stream of revenue that you activated so far. There are any plan to let the client pay for the service, or what is the strategy on the?
Correct. So yes, so we have the user can pay with a remote monitoring package where we are connecting the devices. So let's say you want to monitoring your vital sign with the devices. So yeah, you need to be as a service package, which is you need to pay. So the client need to pay on that sense. And also we becoming an idea, where we're talking about a family doctor, associated with a patient where continuously monitor can be done. So any action can be taken. So that a whole package we can, we're working on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what is the exact definition of the monthly active users that you are using?
Okay, so the definition is a user who browse or came to and open the app at least 1 or twice. May not perform the transaction, but they have browsed the app. Yes, that's the basic definition for the Google as well. They do.
Okay, not on a specific time frame though.
No.
No, you are not calculating this on a monthly basis.
Sorry, this is a monthly. Yeah, it's a monthly.
Okay, so this is monthly. So 7,000 users are using your app at least once or twice a month.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Any questions else? Thank you so much. Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah. Hi, Anwar.
Hi,
this is Gaurav from Arit Ventures. Anwar, you seem to have multiple revenue streams and multiple business models, right? B2B, B2C, and seems to be going in multiple directions. How did you arrive at this business strategy as a startup? in this particular sector of health economics. I don't know if, and I'm not sure if it's a wise model to target, but how do you arrive at this strategy, and how will you achieve which stream to go and which stream is going to generate more? Because this will now be a function of having more teams at work exploring multiple avenues, right?
Right. So that's a very good question, Gaurav. Thanks. So of course, when we started, we started this as a first the model on first. We have done this app is a modular basis, agile way of done. So we started with the first app, the modular doctor booking, and slowly work. We realized that healthcare service is really need a ecosystem where you connect the networks. Okay, now in terms of the model, definitely our model more for B2B. Why? Because they definitely they can get additional demand, additional lead. Okay, that's one part. Now we also moving on a B2C, as I say that activity monitoring, where your vital sign monitoring, where we are packaging a bundle, say that hey, your elderly or your parent can be taken care well care, even you're not there, well connected with the doctor, well connected with a caregiver. You don't need to worry. Anything abnormality in a vital sign of BP, heart rate, anything can be tackled and next action can be taken. So that is like a package together with a caregiver, together with a doctor, we can propose this. So that's again a B2C as well.
And this won't increase your customer acquisition costs?
Yes.
You have mentioned in your business plan that about 50% of the capital you raise will go towards marketing, right?
Yes, definitely. But we also working with Gaurav on B2B side, like nursing home. So they have a patient, right, who be an elderly home. They have a living alone patient they have. So we also working on those, the companies who can helping and say, hey, okay, I want to take your package where, okay, I have elderly patient or my, individual patient. So we're working on that also. Yeah.
Thank you,
Anwar.
just for
Thanks
your
a lot.
interest.
Anything you needed, please reach me out, after this presentation. Happy to address. Thank you very much, everybody.
Guys, let's continue in chat.
Yeah,
we have to stick to the schedule. So
sorry.
The next, the third participant is from Bangladesh. Are you with us, Happihub?
Hello everyone, this is Kazi, the founder and CEO of Happihub. If I just want to share this.
Yes, please, let's start.
Okay. So, hello. Happihub is the first bill receipt scan-based cashback platform in Bangladesh. So, what we do? Happihub is enabling the easiest purchase savings option for the Bangladeshi consumers by offering them cashback offers. So, as we know that COVID has made us feel that how much savings is important for our life, because the highly affected people by the COVID is the middle class, lower middle class people, and poor people. So before COVID, there was a still problem in Bangladesh in terms of cost of living, because the cost of living has been increasing by 8.8% on average every year for Bangladeshi people. As a result, the middle class and lower middle class people like me are actually getting affected by this because of our limited income range. And from a survey, we have figured out that the 95% middle class and lower middle class people are right now looking for frequent purchase savings option for their actually purchase or nearby purchase. And before Happihub, there was only frequent purchase savings option for the credit card holders and top users of telecom companies. As a solution, Happihub is providing a platform where the customers can scan their bill receipt and get the cashback in app wallet. And by utilizing those, they can do the mobile top up, they can do the voucher purchase of Happihub partner stores, and do the shopping as well from next month through our Happy Mall section. So this is the consumer app that we are providing to the customers. And if we want to talk about the user journey, how the customers will go through the journey to get the cashback and use those cashback amount from the app. So this is the market size. The market size of worldwide in customer cashback reward industry is 120 billion. In Bangladesh, it's 600 million USD. And Happihub wants to achieve the market of 240 million USD by 2024. So the early traction, how much we have piloted this platform for last 1 year. We have got right now 35,000 registered app users, where the 9,000 app users are monthly active. Here we have listed 543 listed shops for providing the reward to the customers and get their bill receipt. And we have partnered with already 170 plus merchant stores, and our app user acquisition cost is 28 cents only. And this is the graph that we have mentioned, that how much amount of bill that have been submitted in Happihub platform, which is 124K USD plus. Business model. The business model is very much simple. We follow the B2B2C model. So we actually, whenever the customer is visiting our partner stores, we charge them with the cashback amount and a small commission from them. And we also charge the users for actually availing or redeeming their cashback amount from the app wallet through the voucher purchase or mobile top up or shopping. So this is the two-sided business model that we are actually operating right now. And this is the 7-member team where I am the founder and I have 3 other co-founders. We all have the experience before prior joining the Happihub as a founder. And I, as a founder, I'm taking care of the business and sales and operation and all over the business. And I have 3 other co-founders who are from the engineering background. They have the experience more than 3 years before joining the Happihub. And we also have an investor and strategic advisor, Mr. Sumit Jasuria, who is the industry expert in e-commerce field as well. And right now we are looking to raise some funds to actually achieve our upcoming milestones. Right now we want to achieve like 3,000 registered partner stores and getting 250K registered app users and 1 million plus USD GMV by the end of this year, and getting the 350K plus bill receipt from the customers for claiming their bill cashback, and also selling the vouchers and products through our Happy Mall 180K units. So local competition, we have some local direct competition where they are like Loyalty BD and Crash Deal, but we are more actually ahead of them in terms of technology and business model, because we are the app-based cashback and shopping platform, where the Loyalty BD and Crash Deal is the card-based discount platform. And we have other significant differences between us that is mentioned already. So achievements so far, we have participated in 2 significant competitions. In last year, we participated in Entrepreneurship World Cup as a Bangladeshi regional finalist. And in last year, 2020, we were the top 3 finalists of Mini Hack competition by Startup Impact Summit, which held on Hong Kong. And there are similar startups worldwide which are actually doing very great in the similar business model, where the Fetch Rewards, Magic Pin from India, and Snapcard from Indonesia as well. And
Thank you very much. It's time for Q&A.
Okay.
Hi, Kazi.
Hi.
Would you mind to go back to the traction slide?
Okay.
Yeah. The traction. Yeah, just curious, right? From the graph that we can see that there was a tremendous increase from November to December 2020. Just curious, what was the strategy behind that? Are you increasing your marketing strategy, or you have any uniqueness that make your GMV at that time increase by the end of the year 2020?
Okay. In that case, we actually played with a simple strategy, which is the referral bonus. If a user is referring another guy, then they are getting the bonus. In that case, the active user amount got increased, and we got the more bill receipt from the actual users. This is how the amount of the last month got increased.
So the marketing spend on that, is that also increasing or is still the same?
Right now, the marketing in last month, the marketing due to referral bonus, the marketing expenses were increased by $2,000.
Okay, thanks.
Any questions else? Yes, please, guys. Okay, no questions, so let's continue, Kate.
Thank you. The next AI startup is from India. Neil, are you ready to pitch your Datacultr?
Hi, this is Sujoy from Datacultr. Let me get my screen up. Cool. So Datacultr is a debt collection and a risk mitigation platform for lenders. And we do this via smartphone collateralization. We are all about new to credit, and that's the opportunity that we actually see. New to credit customers, are perceived to be high risk. They're definitely not high risk, but they're perceived to be high risk because they don't have credit scores, they don't have documentation, they don't have any assets altogether. Probably the smartphone that they intend to buy is the first asset that they actually have. Also, for lenders, these consumers are difficult to communicate with, location-wise, language-wise, and obviously, there is a lot of expense that kind of comes in terms of, having a very, very fine, solid outreach program. So those are the two reasons why, financial institutions, even though that, it's a $200 billion annual opportunity just in the emerging markets, don't really go after the new to credit customer base altogether. Now, Datacultr really reprioritizes the concept of repayments. And we do this by, data-driven interventions. We have an application that sits on a smartphone and collateralizes this. When I say collateralize, it means that, it gives the lender, access to the smartphone to be able to communicate, to take some, data-driven actions, and, essentially converting this into, an asset which is virtually collateralized in an unsecured environment. Now, beyond this, we actually have engagement models which allow us to communicate, and continuously, refine, our approach towards communication to these customers, and we kind of, manage and automate the entire outreach program. So we digitize, the entire process. We have a whole bunch of formats that, we can communicate with. But having said that, the entire concept is to be able to push and nudge the customer to come back and repay on time. And we do this by, one, communication, but secondly, we also take certain actions. We can actually take certain actions on the device itself. So for example, we could actually put a wallpaper reminder on a smartphone and say that, hey, your loan is due, go back and pay, and you won't be able to change this wallpaper till you actually make, this payment. Or we block certain applications off the device. Now, when I say we are a lender's platform. So we sit completely behind the lender. The contract is between the lender and the borrower, and we are a lender's platform. So we can actually sit out of the lender's infrastructure. And, since our lenders are banks and telcos, we could actually, essentially ensure data privacy from that perspective and consent and contract.
Can't hear.
We lost him.
Can't hear anything.
So what we've actually been able to reduce defaults and collection costs.
I'm sorry, you're muted for 20 seconds. Hi. You lost the connection and you were muted for 20 seconds. Could you repeat, please, your previous?
Sure, sorry. So what I was saying is that we're actually a lender's platform. We sit behind, the lender, in which case, these are banks and telecom operators who operate in the smartphone financing segment. And therefore, privacy concerns are taken care of, contractual consent concerns are taken care of by that route. But having said that, we take these actions in terms of, being able to block certain applications, which kind of prompt the customer to come back and pay, or in an extreme scenario, lock a particular device. Customers probably not paid for over 30 days or 60 days as well. So some numbers, for us, the non-performing loans on our platform has actually come down. For example, India, which, where we're based out of, has come down from 9.1%, which is the market average, to under 3%. And the cost of collections came down by 70%. And this is a pilot that we ran with about 50,000 customers, $7 million of loans that has been secured. So, hence significantly large numbers to kind of benchmark against. But what's important is that, there is a repeat setting behavior, right? So people who see the action once, actually it kind of comes down the next time as well. And, that's the waterfall that is really a metric that we track with our customers. We're live, we've been live for the last 18 months. We're live with, some of the largest NBFCs, two of the largest NBFCs in India, live with the largest telecom operator in Malaysia. We are live Bangladesh, we're going live in Ivory Coast. So again, for a startup with a small team, we're a 22 member team now. But what we've tried to do is we've tried to create the SaaS platform that can get replicated across a whole bunch of geographies, essentially showing that there is product market fit and there are paying customers who are kind of coming in. So we actually today secure about 2,000 new loans every day, which is currently about 120K loans that have come onto the platform. So about $24 million of loans that we've secured.
Thank you, Neil. We need to switch to the Q&A.
Sure.
So let's start.
Neil, I have a question regarding the traction.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, how are you monetizing? And what is the current revenue, if you have any?
Sure. So we actually get paid for every loan that comes onto the platform. The average ticket size is about $3. For us, we closed, last year, which was slightly slow because of COVID, etc., etc. But we're now starting to pick up. We closed last year at about $100,000 in terms of revenue, and this year, hopefully, all goes well with the pipeline of customers that we have. We should be at about $8 to $10 million by the end of 2021.
Mm-hmm. So the turnover was 100,000, and what was the gross profit?
So gross profit. So starting January, we will be operationally profitable. Excluding product development costs that have gone in. Gross profits about 40% at the moment, because a lot of our spend is in terms of R&D, and now we're actually trying to reinvest that back in trying to grow the team.
Mm-hmm.
So we've actually also taken up a little bit of investment, with Seed Stars and Dubai FinTech Ventures. So that's also kind of essentially helping us increase our team and also ensuring that we can hire the right quality of talent as we go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And is the marketing related to actions that the lenders take? So is the lender that is providing the app to their clients, or how does it work from a customer acquisition point of view?
So, for example, in India, we work with the largest, non-banking financial entity. Now, this non-banking financial entity already has presence at about 100,000 retail points across the country, and this is the largest. We also work with the fourth largest, which adds another incremental reach. So, acquisition of customers, the actual borrower, is already happening. What we are doing is we are adding another layer of technology to these lenders, which can essentially help them secure assets or virtually secure assets that they're lending for, smartphones in this case, and therefore it's about us having that tie up with this particular NBFC, or let's say in Malaysia, for example, with a telecom operator who's in the smartphone financing business, and use that as a leverage to kind of get more customers on board. So it's really about us having that partnership in with the lender, and the lender actually gets the borrowers in because they're already enabled at retail.
Mm-hmm. So it's the lender who's paying you the fee, the $3 fee, because they are reducing the risk.
Absolutely.
And how does it work? Does the user must have the application, or it's an optional?
It's essentially a condition to the loan being disbursed to the customer. So okay. The user actually signs an agreement saying that they have to have the application on the device, and it's undeletable for the tenure of the loan. So the customer cannot actually jailbreak his device. So we put in a lot of effort in terms of ensuring security of our device that we are on, and that's really the secret sauce if you really look at it, because going down to a layer which is new to smartphones, sometimes they don't want to pay as well. So you have to ensure the device that you're securing is actually secure from the lender's perspective.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's mandatory. And now just maybe a strange question, but how did you get to Home Credit as a client?
Home Credit, so we're based out of India. So Home Credit is the #2 player in India, and we work with the #1 and the #4. So home credit is somewhere, we started off, we did a small pilot with them, and now we're actually trying to convert that pilot into a much larger go-to-market activity, just because in India, the top four NBFCs kind of control about 85% of the entire smartphone financing market, and we already have about 50% of the market share. So assumption is that the others would actually also adopt the platform.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Neil. I'm sorry.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Neil, why can't other NBFCs copy your model? And could you practically walk me through your collateralizing smartphone data to reduce the risk of repayment for new customers? Could you please answer both these questions?
So we actually work with. So we're not an NBFC, right? So we are a technology platform for the NBFC. So we actually work with NBFCs to kind of reduce their risk, right? So
and they can do that on their own as well, right?
So again, Okay, so the interesting part is, we've actually built technology which is twofold. One, which actually sits on the device, which essentially allows us to, access certain functions on the device, which, prohibits the users from, taking, action. So we can actually impair behavior on the device. And we do this, through our partnerships with a whole bunch of, device manufacturers, as well as Android and Google. So we're global partners to Google from that perspective, and we use device specific capabilities, OEM specific capabilities, cloud specific capabilities to create a rich set of a uniform view which can actually have and which the NBFC can actually use or leverage to take certain actions on the device, create journeys, kind of reduce their risk using our platform. So that's one. The second part is what we do in reality is that at the point of sale, when a customer walks into a store and signs up for a loan, he actually signs an agreement and the application gets installed on the customer's device as part of the onboarding journey. So what we've done is we've reduced friction. So the customer needn't go to a Play Store and download the application, install it, etc., etc. The application will actually get installed during the entire onboarding journey that happens on smartphone. So finished one from the application can now become uninstallable. So so that's how.
What data do you interpret though after they download it? What is the data you use or you interpret that tells you that this is a customer you want to give out the loan, or no, this is not the customer?
We don't decide. So we don't decide whether the customer should be given out a loan or not. So again, we're not a pay-as-you-go sort of a solution altogether. So we're not doing credit modeling risk. But what we are doing is we're putting technology on the smartphone itself. So from my perspective, and being the CTO of the company, I think credit scores are irrelevant and they'll be redundant, with the technology. Because together we can actually put onto a new to credit device, who has no footprint altogether. He has no alternate data, and a lender can actually still lend to such a customer. So that's we are actually bringing in change, and that's why the lenders actually like us across a whole bunch of countries, because fundamentally across emerging markets, the owning smart aspirations of using that remain the same. It's just that these guys don't have collateral, these guys don't have salaries, these guys don't have the documents to actually get into the financial mainstream and say that hey, give me a loan. We actually enable the lender to take better managed risk on such.
Okay, thank you so much. It's time to continue. Let's talk in chat if somebody have some questions. It's okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you for great pitch.
Thank you, Neil. And our next participant is from Azerbaijan, Elmir. Are you ready?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's really great to be here. I'm just trying to share my screen. Yeah.
Yes, please.
So I'll talk you about a little bit how we're going to save the banks, and we have a very unique solution. We call it BotBox and Banking as a Service for Gen Zs. So why Gen Zs? Currently, 43% of the world population are Gen Zs, and 65% of them are using their smartphones even after the midnight. They prefer lifestyle banking instead of the conservative banking, and 25% are more likely to provide their information in order to obtain the personalized financial products. So problem with the banks currently are they are using the outdated tools. They are way behind the digital transformation, and they communicating the very complex products. You all know that banking products are really complex, and you need, go through all the numbers, all the things to understand them properly. So as a solution, we provide Gen Zs with the financial marketplace available from everywhere and 24/7 with web app and chatbots. We basically collecting all the bank financial products like loans, credit cards in a one single platform. And the advantage of this platform is that we are not using the classic ways of ordering these products, but we are using the messengers instead, like WhatsApp and Telegram. So it's just a one click to connect to any bank and order any type of the financial product through the messenger channels. And we're providing this solution technology for banks to onboard those users. That's the BotBox platform. It's an omni-channel customer expectation management and growth platforms, which allow banks to onboard newer generation customers, to serve the newer generation customers without investing a lot of to the new technologies. And it means more personal and efficient communication, because messengers are more efficient than the other classic communication channels like emails or SMS. Open rates, for instance, in WhatsApp or Telegram is above the 98%, but in comparison with the old channels, like it's a 1% in email and 3% in SMS. So it means less spendings for acquisition and retention, because when you have your user, when you have your customer on your platform, and when you have a chance to tag those customers, to communicate to those customers through the messengers, it definitely means the less spendings for acquisition and also for retention. We are a team of 11 people, 3 co-founders, and had a great experience to working together in banking and finance industry. Till now, in the past 16 months, we acquired 17 B2B customers, mainly from banking and finance industry, who made $140,000 in revenue last year and reached 10,000 annual recurring revenue. We earn from contract fees, license fees, subscription fees, and interaction fees. That's the cost per lead model. We issued over $3 million loans, served 28,000 customers, and sell over 7,000 credit and debit cards through our solutions. We are easily scalable and conversational, and that make us that give us the advantage of our competitors. So Pipedrive is a newer CRM, which basically simplified what Salesforce does. We inspired from Pipedrive, we inspired from Zendesk, we inspired from Slack, and collected all the solutions into the communication, conversational communication platform. So we have a very unique go-to-market strategy. We launching the bank of card in each MENA region country. Currently, we launched it in Uzbekistan, in Turkey, and in Azerbaijan about a month ago. And that's we working with Visa Direct to provide these cards, and it completely works with the WhatsApp Messenger. So it allowing Gen Z customers to use the banking product, which works with Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and manage their funds through the messenger channel. So that's our go-to-market strategy, and our month-to-month grow rate is about 200%. So we are building our solutions on Twilio. We are currently on Twilio startup program, and our exit strategy is to exit our product to Twilio in a couple of years. So we currently raising and targeting to reach the 50K monthly recurring revenue till middle of 2021. And that's pretty much it. I'll be happy to take the questions. Thanks.
Thanks, Elmir. Dear judges, it's your turn.
Hi, Elmir. Since
Hello.
you mentioned that you focusing more on the Gen Z, right? Is there any specific marketing strategy that you found is very effective with low, very low customer acquisition costs compared to other methods to attract the Gen Z?
Yeah, actually, we recently launched our bank of card, and we our motto there is banking without banks. You know, Gen Zs don't like the banks. Gen Zs don't like the those guys who are, trying to sell them the complex products. And we featured on Product Hunt recently, and without any marketing budget, we reached 2,000 customers in a various locations. So it's a label brand. We positioning it as a label brand, as the Revolut does, as a Monzo does, as a N26 does. So we have a specific marketing strategy, which our Gen Z customers loves a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. Any questions else, guys? Yes, please. Okay, if no questions, so let's continue, Kate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The next one is AI startup from Hong Kong. Ray, are you ready to present ImageDeep?
You can see my screen, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Hi, everybody. My name is Ray, and I'm the Chief Revenue Officer at ImageDeep. We provide AI-powered video surveillance systems that detect threats, deter crime, and secure businesses at a fraction of the cost of guards. And why do we want to replace human guards? Well, they can only be in one place at one time, and they're fallible and open to corruption. If something goes wrong, they may try to hide it, and that results in inconsistencies in recording and reporting of security breaches. Being human, they of course require breaks and multiple shifts to secure a site, and there's all of the other additional costs involved. So how do we solve this problem? Here you can see one of our rapid deployment units on a site. We provide multiple advanced detection systems with an AI layer operating on the edge and in the cloud. Our system identifies humans and issues audio warnings to intruders. This is backed up with automated alerts to management. We also provide number plate recognition and speed limit enforcement to reduce accidents. And all of that data is stored in the cloud to provide a full audit trail for insurance purposes. This is an example of a site where we're providing perimeter security and hot zones for protecting high-value assets and equipment. And this is an example of a report that we generate for a client where an intruder was automatically identified and warned off a site. We also provide thermal cameras for reducing the risk of COVID, which sits within our whole reporting process and our audit trail. From a traction perspective, we're working very closely with Gammon, one of the largest construction companies in Hong Kong. We're working on projects such as an MTR station, the rail station, the new Fullerton Hotel here, and the third runway that they're building at Hong Kong Airport. Their digital arm, Digital G, is also a reseller of ImageDeep. We've deployed our COVID-safe solution at Harrow, one of the most prestigious international schools in Hong Kong, and eliminated the need for 21 staff members to manually check temperatures. We're partnering with Netlinks, an Australian-listed company that provides a virtual secure network for transmitting highly encrypted data. ImageDeep is a key part of their global strategy for reselling solutions embedded with the VSA. We're also partnering with Uhuru, a Japanese IoT company that's backed by SoftBank and Salesforce, and we're working together on a Japan-wide rollout. Our team, so our CEO, Niall, has 25+ years experience in computer vision, and he's the holder of several patents in the field. He's been on the management team of several companies that have had exits in excess of $100 million, and he was operations director at the third largest airport in the Middle East. My background is in sales and marketing for enterprise software, and my previous company was also in computer vision. Our product is built and live with enterprise clients. We're raising funds to scale up rapidly and take advantage of our validated market opportunity. We're going to be building out our sales team and supporting them with marketing and PR. And we'll be building out our operations to manage our expanding client base. We're ImageDeep. Thank you very much.
Thank you for great pitch.
Cheers.
So, any questions, guys?
Ray, my name's Lisa Salud. I've got a couple of questions for you specifically around your vision science. What kind of technical dependencies do you have on your data infrastructure in order to be able to execute?
A little more specific on that. Sorry, that seems a little vague. What exactly are you trying to get at?
Yeah,
What's your concern?
take, for example, a construction site, which often isn't wired. How are you delivering effectively on a construction site 24/7, 365?
Sure, yeah. So we typically have 2 SIM cards baked in onto the units. 4G thus far, but we're just after putting in a tender on one of the major construction sites here where we're going to be implementing 5G on top of that. So that's going to really deal with any of those issues, reduce latency, really increase the amount of data that we're going to be able to stream from those sites.
Second question I have is around the audio event detection and vision event detection. You stated that is delivered on the edge. Audio event detection, are you recording a record of discovery once that anomaly has been detected, once it alerts the Security Operations Center? And can an insurance company essentially ask you for that archive of video?
Yep, so we're working with Marsh here, and they're bringing us into a lot of the guys here. Exactly what we do. It's all about, really, our key differentiator here is all the process that we have in place and the audit trail. You got that event, it raises an alert, creates that report, and we track the progress of that report through notifying all those different people. So we have a whole protocol. We got like a 6-page document that we get people to fill out in line with their insurance requirements on who gets notified. We've got a security license here, so we can also get in touch with the authorities, with the police, to alert them if that's required by the client as well. But yeah, having it all in there for risk reduction for insurers as well. Yeah.
Are you also integrated with GuardForce, which is, I guess, the largest provider in Hong Kong? Who's your local hands and feet partner?
No, we're not integrated with GuardForce just yet, but we know some people over there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Any questions, guys?
Two quick questions. One, what's the average gestation of bringing on a client? So how long does it take you to actually bring on a client, usually average tenure? And second, what's the mechanism to make money off these clients? Is this a SaaS model? I mean, how do you build this out?
Yeah, so it's speeding up quite a bit, I will say. Things are moving a lot faster now. Over the last year, I think everybody was struggling getting deals moving, but now it's kind of in that kind of 1 to 2 months once you do a site survey and get a proposal out and go to procurement to get moving from there. Yeah, SaaS model. So we're charged kind of between 1,000 US and 2,000 US per month per system that we're putting out there. It depends on if we're doing just intruder alert, or if we're putting on number plate recognition on top of that, or the thermal units, and if they're integrating, it just kind of adds.
And the CapEx is yours. The one-time the CapEx is yours, and then it's a SaaS model.
Yeah, so typically looking at about a 3-month payback on that, but we do a full managed service. We take control of all of that for the client. So once they hire us, we turn up, we set up the system, we calibrate it, we manage it. We do 10-second system checks, health checks to make sure everything's running. We replace everything along the way. Yeah, fully managed. Allows us to charge a lot more obviously as well on that respect.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any questions else, guys?
If nobody has questions, let's skip to our next participant from India. Thank you, Ray, for a great pitch. The next one is MOPP Foods.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
This is Gaurav here. I am from MOPP Foods, India. Let me just put up my screen. Are you guys able to see the screen?
Yes.
Hi, so we are an online food delivery platform. We deliver parathas and pakoras, which is actually a very popular street food in India. Parathas is like flatbreads and pakoras is like the fritters, as we know, the fried foods. So we are into delivery model, and we currently have our vision is to have about 1,500 online restaurants in next 5 years across 30 cities in India. Regarding the problem statement, so the biggest problem that this particular segment has is that pakoras were actually presumed or perceived to be very oily. So that is the reason why there is nobody delivering pakoras till date anywhere in India. You have people delivering pizzas, you have people delivering momos, which is again momos is another street food very popular in India. But pakoras, nobody has tried. The reason was that it is very oily. It is supposed to be fried, and it becomes soggy. So what we did is back to the basics. We digged into what is wrong with the recipe, that what makes it oily and soggy. And so we have reinvented the whole recipe of pakoras, and we have a product now which is delivery friendly, and it doesn't become soggy, and it remains crispy when it is delivered to you, let's say after 45 minutes of delivery time as well. The other challenges were that either you would get it at a roadside stall or in a very expensive restaurant. So there is nobody catering to this segment in the mid segment delivery model. So this is what is our solution. In terms of business model, we are operating 3 cloud kitchens in Delhi NCR as of now, and our orders are received through Zomato and Swiggy and Dunzo. We are currently building our own platform to receive our own orders. We are doing about 7,000 orders on a monthly basis as of now. Our first year projections is about $1 million in revenue, and we expect to do about $50 million by the end of 5th year. Regarding market size, so market size for this particular segment is huge. It's growing at a CAGR of 25 to 30% year on year, and it is expected to be an $8 billion market by 2022. COVID has given a bit of an impetus to this food delivery market. So people are actually invariably expected to dine out less and order in more. So we are actually hitting some tailwinds in terms of food delivery market. Competition, we have some direct and some indirect competition, although we don't have anybody directly competing with us in pakora segment. But when it comes to parathas and other street foods that we serve, we have certain players who are competing. It actually only validates the market opportunity that we have here in this particular segment. Our competitive edge is that we have a product which is very unique, which is a great product, which is a standardized recipe, and the whole model is highly scalable. So we can build very fast. I mean, we can scale very fast, provided we have the available funds that are required for scaling. In terms of team, this is me. I am an engineer from IIT Bombay, and Gitika is a gold medalist MBA. We are also backed up by an advisory board. Rahul Singh, who is the founder and CEO of the Beer Cafe. Beer Cafe is a very big chain in India. He is our mentor, and he's also an investor. Shagar Chef, he is a very known chef in India. He is taking care of our recipes, and he's also helping us build a big tech-based kitchen. We were recently awarded by Times Group, which is a very big news group in India. I'm happy to answer any queries and connect afterwards.
Thank you. Dear judges, Gaurav.
Hi, Gaurav. This is Gaurav from Arit Ventures.
Hi, Gaurav. How are you?
Good, good. Gaurav, great presentation and a good idea. Gaurav, just curious, what is the percentage of revenues that come from parathas and what percentage revenues comes from pakoras?
Right. So as of now, 30% of the revenue is coming from pakoras and about 70% is coming from parathas and other food that we serve. Obviously, this particular segment needs a bit of more PR in terms of, because like you now know that we have a product which is delivery friendly. Everybody doesn't know yet. So, but we are still getting great traction in terms of pakoda market. Pre-COVID, we were getting large order from corporates as well, especially during their weekend parties or evening parties. So that is something, a segment which is not there right now. So pre-COVID, our ratio was almost 50-50, but
So
post-COVID,
if I may just interrupt you for a second, is this oil-free pakodas using some air-free air fryers or oil-free fryers or something?
No. It's basically innovation with recipe. Typically, what would happen is that besan is the culprit, and we have, if you know besan, right? So it's the culprit.
I'm interested in some of the cloud kitchens in Bombay and Delhi. Go ahead.
Okay, right. So that is the culprit, and we have innovated the whole recipe in a manner that the batter doesn't retain any oil. The moment it's out of the pan, you touch it, you put it down, you will not feel any oil on your fingers.
And this is not using those synthetic triglycerides or anything, right?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing harmful at all. It's all natural ingredients.
In terms of revenues, Gaurav, I saw your spreadsheet that you had put up on the presentation. Why is it still negative? Is it the commissions on the Zomatos and Swiggies?
It is the heavy investment in marketing which is still making it in negative. So we have projected that we will become profitable in year 3. However,
the marketing, when you say, is it the particularly ones on the aggregators like Zomato and Swiggy, or is it the social media?
Aggregators also, plus we also work with many other social media platforms. For example, we are based in Gurgaon, so there is a platform called We Are Gurgaon. There is a platform called WhatsApp Live. So we work with many PR platforms as well. So yes, and we do local level marketing as well with bloggers, with influencers. It's all inclusive. Yes.
And am I correct in my interpretation that the margins and the profits or the future enterprise value is a lot dependent on the volumes you generate rather than the average order size?
You're correct. Because like for example, a paratha, right now we are not selling a paratha for 40 or 50 rupees like on a roadside or for a 500 rupees like in a fine dining restaurant, but we are selling a paratha for 125 or 150 rupees. But I still cannot.
Zomato and Swiggy's commissions, right?
Yes. But I still can't sell it for 250 rupees at this stage right now. So there is a bit of volume which is required to achieve profitability. Yes, but we were pre-COVID. We were profitable pre-COVID. It's just that the right now market is, and unfortunately we're sitting in Gurgaon, which is a highly migrant city. So the delivery market is right now hovering at about 45 to 50%. But it's improving with the vaccine coming out. It's improving month on month, week on week, I would say. And we're looking that in next 5 to 6 months, we would be profitable.
And what is the capital you are looking to raise, Gaurav?
2 CR.
I would love to speak to you in person later, yeah? I'll just send you a message. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you. So any questions else, guys?
Hi, Gaurav.
Hi, Pradita.
Okay. A short question. Usually in Indonesia, this kind of business model will be very established when the cloud kitchen also establish a very good relationship with business groups. What I mean by the groups is F&B groups. I don't know the largest F&B groups in India, for example, the top 10, and you can just target them to approach for the exclusive partnership, for example. And usually that kind of thing will be very lucrative in the future because they will have so many chain of restaurants that you could just utilize their network to grow more.
Yeah, you're correct that those sorts of partnerships are possible. In fact, we were working towards building many corporate, partnerships as well pre-COVID. Unfortunately, because of COVID, all the corporates are actually shut right now. So corporates is a big market for us, and we're expecting that to be back for us in about 5 to 6 months time. Likewise, there are many other opportunities. We are talking to many other big restaurant chains as well to put some of our products on their menus. Yeah, so that is another big opportunity. For now, we have been focused on directly B2C market because of the COVID situation. But I think moving forward, we will explore various other options to help the business. Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vira. And the next one is Patrick from Hong Kong, who will pitch his startup Pakpobox. It's very relevant for pandemic time.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Patrick is, I'm the CEO and co-founder, Christian. Patrick is the one who did the application, but it's okay.
Okay, nice to meet you, Christian.
So let me share the screen. Thank you for the invitation. It's great to be here and pitch online. Let me share the screen.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Is it cold in Hong Kong?
Yeah, unfortunately it's cold in this moment, but you know, and you feel more colder because the humidity. Normally, I was swimming a few weeks ago, so even the weather is a bit crazy. Okay.
Okay, so good luck.
3, 2, 1, I'm ready to go. Hi, my name is Christian Secchi, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Pakpobox. Our software and hardware solutions enable to deliver more packages using fewer trucks and empower online merchants to ship more, spending less. And now we're empowering consumer to collect parcels contact free. This year we were able to book $7 million in revenue, and we have been nominated in 2019 by Deloitte, one of the top 10 technology fast company in Hong Kong. And we are one of the leading suppliers, solution provider of a parcel locker solution in Asia Pacific. SingPost, Post Malaysia, Hong Kong Post, Australia Post are among our top clients. But today we're here, I'm here to talk about our software platform that is called Alfred. So from the moment I start speaking, more than 100,000 parcels has been shipped worldwide. And this growth of e-commerce shipping is pushing the logistic industry, the cities, to the limit. And Alfred is our solution. So it's a platform that is connecting courier company, online platform, online marketplaces with smart lockers and retail stores serving as a pickup point. It's very simple. People, courier companies and online shop, they connect to our platform, and then consumer, they shop online, select Alfred as a delivery option, receive the notification with a 6-digit SMS, and then they can collect either from the locker, contact-free, or from a pickup point nearby. These are some of the lockers that we've installed in shopping malls and residential building in Hong Kong. And on the right side, you can see some of the pickup points like Circle K, 7-Eleven, that they are part of our platform. We are reshaping urban commercial transport because to do 1,000 delivery to single homes, you need 17 vans. With our system, you need only 4 vans. So it's benefit for the city, for the environment, and also optimizing the cost both for courier and merchant. So far, we have signed more than 60 partnerships with the MTR Malls, GLL, Ssivix location partners. We integrated more than 20 couriers, including DHL, FedEx, Cainiao, to our platform, and we are serving more than 300 online merchants, including Taobao, Shopify merchants, and ASOS. We have 3 revenue models. One is locker as a service. So in some markets, we just charge the courier company, the online merchant, every parcel that is delivered to the locker. Other markets, we just sell our software solution, and we charge a monthly fee per unit installed, and then we also sell our hardware solution project revenue. This year, we were able to book $7 million in revenue, 48% of this revenue are recurring, and our target for 2021 is to reach $15 million in revenue and to increase our recurring part. As a founder team, we have expertise in international business, product development and hardware sourcing in China, and in cross-border logistics. So we combine all this expertise as a co-founder. Jack Ma recently said the world needs to be ready to handle 1 billion packages a day. So we are helping the world to build this infrastructure, and we want to enable deliveries to anyone, everywhere, anytime, and for everyone. If you would like to learn more, please come to see me after this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for great pitch. So it's time for interesting questions. Let's go, guys.
Have you raised rounds before? Have you already raised rounds before?
We raised so far $3.5 million in several rounds, and we use that money to invest in the platform and in the recurring part of our business.
Okay, thank you.
And we raise money with the venture capitalists from Hong Kong and Japan, and also with a strategic partner from Brazil.
Thank you. So, any questions? Yes, please.
Yeah, Christian, it's Lisa. Just a quick question on your desired help from VCs. When you think about strategic investors, what kind of capabilities are you looking to add to your team?
So in terms of, so using the round to hire people, that's the quick.
No, using your round to bring smart money to the table. What does smart money look like to you?
Okay, so smart money for us, there are two kinds of smart money. One is, for example, a strategic partner that they want to build their own network, like in Brazil. So they invest in the company, and they say, oh, now we want to build a network of 10,000 local stations all over Brazil. So you are our solution partner, and we are also building a network for recurring. Second kind of strategic partner can be either big online platform like Taobao, Cainiao, ASOS, Allegro in Poland, that they want to build their own networks, right? So they come and say, oh, you invest in us. These are, or big logistic company like DHL or other companies. This is smart money for us. And the third one, also smart money is people that they have locations. So real estate developer, like they say, oh, in Hong Kong, I have 100 locations where you can put your smart lockers, and I let you put there.
Okay. Any questions else?
I got a quick question. So first of all, I'm actually using your service, and it works really well. But since you're in locations such as Hong Kong or Malaysia, where you got quite a lot of humidity, do you have any issues with the equipment failure? So high replacement rate or repair rates?
Yeah. Normally, first of all, we have our own team for maintenance and service, right? So we do normally 2 preventative maintenance per year. In Hong Kong, 3 times because of the humidity. I see you are from Hong Kong as well. So so we do preventative maintenance. That's one thing. And second, since we build network solution for big organization like Hong Kong Post or Singapore Post, so we are always improving our solution, right? So we are always testing new feature above all. And we have done project in Hong Kong, we've done project in Singapore, we've done project in Malaysia. So we have done really project in high humidity countries. And of course, we learn a lot doing this project, and we're always improving the hardware. Now we're doing a big project in Poland. So the locker need to be outside in the snow environment, -20. So we are modifying some of the electrical parts of the machine.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Any questions else?
Thanks, Christian. It was a good speech.
Yeah, it was great, Christian. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And the next one is Pzartech.
Hello.
Hi, Jeremy.
How are you doing? Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to introduce you to what we're doing. Just want to try to find a way to share my screen. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. So as you know, there is a huge issue in the industry, and this issue is downtime, and it's very costly. When a plane is grounded, it is $10,000 an hour that are being wasted. When the extraction on an oil well is stopped, it is $470,000 a day that are being lost. And when an automotive assembly is coming to a standstill, it is $1.3 million an hour that are going through the drain. And a significant part of this downtime in corrective maintenance is related to the difficulty to identify parts. Because if you struggle to recognize hundreds or thousands of part number during reassembly, then you struggle accessing the information to fix the system. Because if you struggle to record hundreds of serial number during an inventory, then you waste a lot of time and generate a lot of mistakes. And this is the reason why we have created Snapper. Snapper is a very simple 3-step identification solution. The technician just needs a basic smartphone. He either pictures the part that we match with a catalog we built with our client to retrieve the part number, or pictures the serial number to extract it. And once the technician validates the recognition, he or she accesses more information or move forward in his or her inventory. And this saves a lot of time. And when I say a lot of time, it's really a lot of time. Let's take the example of the inventory of an industrial engine entering a workshop. Usually it requires up to 3 operators and up to 19 hours to record the hundreds of serial number. With Snapper, it requires only 1 technician and 5 to 6 hours. So we, of course, use AI and deep learning and so on and so forth. But our effort have been focused on developing automation of semi-synthetic and synthetic data generation. The goal is to reach the data threshold even when natural data is missing, as it is often the case in industrial maintenance. The market that we are focused on currently is the market of software for MRO, for maintenance basically in aviation, which is our original market and which is about $5 billion. We are the only solution that does not require prior data from the manufacturer and that covers both the issue of the serial and the part number. We have a pretty focused team. I oversee the business aspect. Jonathan is in charge of the technology. We're lucky to have great advisor, Professor El Rabi, who's a specialist in image treatment, Professor Legua, who's a specialist in machine learning and optical character recognition. And we are growing this team as we're building a branch in China with Yui, who will manage the branch, and Yiming, with a PhD in computer vision, that will be heading the R&D team. And this team has achieved already a lot. We have Israel Aerospace Industry, Israel leading aerospace company, as our design partner. We have the first international client in Hong Kong. We have 4 data tests in mainland China. We were selected by Israel Innovation Authority for a program. And we are currently expanding to new industries such as chemical with ICL, which is an Israel leading chemical company. So this is what we do, and I'd be more than happy to answer your question. To answer your question. Thanks again for your time.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
Thanks for the presentation. Just curious, right? Because as we know that right now, aviation is one of the industries that has been, very threatened because of COVID-19. Do you experience a kind of this liquidity problem with your customers, which mainly in aviation industry, or would you mind to share some tips and tricks how to overcome this COVID-19 threatening things to your startups? Thanks.
So definitely, it's been a challenging year. And I think that our reaction to that, of course, it has been difficult with our customer, and our reaction to that has been of two ways. First, getting into markets that are not affected affected by COVID-19. And that's how we started to work in the chemical market. And secondly, focus on market in aviation that have been less impacted than the other ones. We were already very focused on China, but we further pushed, and we're right now working on an investment to open a Chinese branch. So you're definitely right. It has been a difficult year, but I believe that we found the formula to be able to kind of overcome the difficulty from COVID-19.
Any questions else, guys?
One quick question from me. Could you tell us a little bit about how you acquire the knowledge and expertise to move into other markets and categories? So would that be through partners, or that's something that you build within the company?
We build within the company. I have 10 years experience in business development in the high-tech field and in Israel, which means that in Israel, you definitely need to expand outside of Israel. It's not such a big market. So I've been, not this year, but the past 3 years, I've been 10 times in China in various cities. Also definitely we've been very aggressive in expanding to other fields such as chemicals. And yes, basically, we like to do things ourselves because we believe that we're building knowledge and know-how. And this is how we got to those various fields and various locations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Yes, please. Okay, so Kate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great speech.
Thank you. And it's time for the last but not least, Alvin from Singapore will present Aluna.Social.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alvin, and I'm the co-founder of Aluna.Social. I come from a digital marketing background and have been trading crypto since 2013, while my co-founder is the tech lead and is deeply involved in algorithmic trading, Solidity, and Web3 technology. We have four other full-time members in our core team who are all seniors in their fields who average 15 years of experience from programming to design to marketing. Our vision for Aluna is to create the ultimate social trading experience for the Web 3.0 world. Our flagship social trading terminal is currently live in beta and integrated with 5 of the world's top cryptocurrency exchanges, including BitMEX, Binance, and Bitfinex. Aluna.Social provides a transparent environment with rich sentiment data and turns trading into a fun and rewarding experience. Firstly, we are a trading terminal. That means that our users can connect and manage multiple exchange accounts all from one unified interface. They can track their portfolio across all these exchanges and share their trading performance in a way that cannot be forged. And secondly, we are a social network. Our users can, this means that users can see their past trading performance and live trades of others. Then this enables them to automatically mirror the trades of the best performing traders, which is a good way for newcomers to make safer baby steps into the market. And importantly, your Aluna profile also represents trust because there's no better way to prove your real trading performance in the crypto market than by having an Aluna profile. And last but not least, gamification makes up a big part of the product. We have a cross-exchange leaderboard where winners can earn rewards, recognition, and ultimate bragging rights. And the Aluna token will play a big part of ALN-powered platforms such as Aluna.Social. And this fuels the gamification and incentive mechanisms and also helps to bootstrap the community and ecosystem. Here are some metrics about our platform growth so far. We launched our beta in 2019 and have seen an 800% increase in user base since then, with about 18% month-on-month growth, almost completely organically. We have also achieved significant milestones in 2020, having reached $20 million in trading volume per month and over $2 million in assets connected to Aluna. And we're currently pre-revenue, but these are our main revenue streams, and we plan to implement the first stream with monthly subscription plans to start in the second quarter of this year. This is our product roadmap for the next 2 years. Notably, we have some platform improvements coming up, such as copy trading on BitMEX and other centralized and decentralized exchange integrations. And on the token front, we completed our token seed sale last year and raised about 500,000. Currently in the private sale and planning to have our public sale in the third quarter of this year. Yeah, with that, I've come to the end of my presentation, and I thank you all for your time and attention.
Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you so much. Time for Q&A, guys.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Yeah, just want to know about your audience or like target market. Would you mind to share more about your target market and who will be, the largest chunk of your customers until now?
Yeah, of course. So Aluna, we are quite a niche crypto-centric platform, right? So first of all, the target market is people who trade crypto. We are not an exchange or a brokerage ourselves. So we are an API platform and we connect to other exchanges. We are exchange agnostic. Our target market right now is mainly made out of, we're mainly targeting Europe and Asia, as well as North America. And yeah, the whole crypto market can be, there's estimates saying there's about 150 to 200 million crypto asset users and about 30 to 50 million users on crypto exchanges, right? So that is our most immediate target market.
Do you have any targeted marketing strategy for, your target market? For example, if you know that most people trade in certain age and you use some marketing strategies that are suitable for your candidates, or pretty much on the, very generalized marketing strategy towards all?
Yeah, so over the last couple of months, we've been trying out a lot of different small campaigns from media buys to ad campaigns, PR. And we found, and of course, of trying to improve organic marketing and SEO all the time. What we find is that in cryptocurrency market, and actually in most markets, word of mouth and influencer marketing has the biggest impact on marketing. So that is one big item that we are starting to focus a lot on over the next couple of months. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions, guys?
If nobody has questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen. It was our last.
Please finish your voting.
Yes, dear startups, thank you. Great presentations. You have done all you could. Now our judges have to work a little bit. Please finish your voting. In a minute or two, we'll be closing our voting and publishing the results, and we will know who will be presenting Asia at the first World Finals that will be taking place in less than a month, in 18th of February. And for judges, not to get bored, for those ones who finished voting, please look at our poll. Please pay attention. Girls, can I have a poll published? Please select which answer is most relevant to you. You can pick multiple answers. We had gone through many things, and that changed our life to a bigger or smaller extent, depends on where you are, what you have done before. But some of the things probably impacted, you think, that impacted more our lives and will stay with us for many, many years to come, or maybe some years, but still, we are living, we had, with many of you who have been with us through multiple battles, we had talked very often that life is changing, things are changing, we're making our decisions differently, we're interacting differently, we're meeting people differently, we are setting up our businesses differently, but how differently? And will we stick with it when our life will go back to new normal, as we say now, or will we get rid of it and say, whew, it's gone now? So, and we will know the results of our poll also in a couple of minutes. At our networking session, it will be also interesting. Please stay with us. And girls,
Yes.
how are we doing? Do we know who the winner is? Do you know who the winner is? You do? Okay. That is cool. Okay, please tell us.
Yeah, so guys, third place today goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, ImageDeep. Congratulations.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Our congratulations. So the second place today goes to Pzartech Tech.
Yoo-hoo! Wonderful.
Oh, and
everybody can see.
Yeah,
First place, Lena.
Today's event is Pakpobox.
Woohoo! Congratulations!
Oh wow!
Congratulations,
Christian. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get ready for the finals. Yes. Great results. Yes, and we also have a special announcement for the winner, Alexander. Tell us about great opportunity the winner has with our venture fund.
Yes, really. Usually we invite the winner to come to our VC house meeting, where VC can talk to the startup more. And this is our invitation on the community where we exchange deals. So yes, my congratulations.
Yes. Good job. Great idea. And can we have the poll results published? We will know what does Asia think about the impact of the years we have been through. Well, guys, you are great because you are so diverse. And I know Lisa likes this word, right? Because diversity makes our world the way it is, but people got used to working online remotely. What is fun? We just had a unicorn battle in Africa, and that also was the winner. Why is that? I would like to hear your ideas. Why does this option outperforms online education, online deal making? Why people were working remotely before that, before COVID times? Why is this had come so important? Why do you think it will stay forever with us? Well, I know why it's going to stay, because it's easier. But for me, for example, we had lived with you through many things. You had been visiting our battles when they were offline, then we suddenly had to make them online. And for me as a manager, right, it was such a challenge how to keep a pace with the team, how to make sure they all fill in KPIs, how, like, lots of hows, and I had to learn on the go. And for me, it is inevitable because our teams are separate, are still in different parts of the world, and I have to take care of them, and online is the only option. But most of you, why do you think that online will help us all out? Okay, who would like to start?
I mean, I can start. This is Gary. Gary. I mean, look at what's happened in the last year and a half. Before that, McKinsey said that 92% of the companies were going to go through the digital transformation. Well, it had to happen in a matter of time. And I can tell you with my work tech company, that I founded with David Yang that are inbound interest. We do remote workforce management, HR. It's up 38 times because we're now forced to be able to work online. And the beauty is, it should have happened a long time ago, but look at like the Zoom statistic. They went from 30 million daily active users to over 300. So we are truly transformed. And look at where we're located geographically. Right now, normally I'm in Silicon Valley, but I'm in Palm Beach in Florida. Ukraine, Russia, India, we're from all over. The world has changed. And the beauty about it, it gives us a chance to connect to each other instantly and be highly efficient. The bad news is we can work all hours of the day now, and early in the morning to late at night. So, but you know, it's really I wrote an article in Forbes called The Democratization of Opportunities, and that's really where we are today. We've really democratized opportunities, and we use technology as a vehicle to get there. And, you know, I'm really excited because companies were resistant to the change before, but people really have adapted to it and used it. It's changed our lives, more time home with the family. Bike sales worldwide are up 67% because people are spending time with their families in a different way. So I'm encouraged about it. And by the way, I'm excited about all the companies today. There were some very interesting and exciting. And as many of you know, I write a lot. I've written over 110 articles on artificial intelligence in the last year. I love it. And I'm encouraged by these companies, and it's really great to be here. So thank you.
Thank you, Gary. John, can you tell us about Japan? Because we don't know a lot about it. How do you find it? Working remotely is something that you appreciate, and the performance hasn't gone down, and you think it will stay with us for many, many more years. Even if people have an option going offline, they will stay online.
Yeah, thanks so much for asking me, Anna, and congratulations to all speakers, startups. All of you are great, and also congratulations to judges. Like you are asking the questions, really helpful. So actually, Japan. Personally, I couldn't go back to Silicon Valley, and so my family actually moved from Tokyo to my hometown, Shimonoseki City, because it's a local area near the beach, and because Tokyo is also getting worse and a very bad situation right now. So many of my friends actually moved to local areas, but still that's why we start to have maybe many remote works, and it really works well. However, some businesses, like one of my business I own, is delivering medical devices to hospitals. So those delivering services is efficient. We must deliver, so we cannot do remote work. So I do remote work online for advising startups to large corporations. But other business, we have to meet in person. So both businesses are actually very important, and yeah, hopefully we can find some way delivering these things is more safe.
Yes, it's absolutely. Online is safer, right? Than offline right now. Thank you a lot. Gaurav, how is it looking in India? What about to work remotely, at least you have to have good internet and computer, right?
Absolutely, Anna. I think that thing has taken up the momentum, but I still would love to see more efficiency and productivity. I've been working quite a bit with some of the fintech and investment and operational businesses in India compared with our US, European counterparts. So as much as I think in India, this work from home culture is gaining steam, unlike our Silicon Valley, where for last 20 years, we all have been used to from our home office environment, right? So I think there is an uptick in that side of the world where people are now starting to acclimatize and stay there, but I would love to see a little bit more productivity and efficiency. The unique trend that I found in the last 1 year, since we just started investing in the last 4-6 months, is so many new businesses and opportunities are coming up. people say that COVID has caused quite a bit of destruction, which is very true and unfortunate. I'm glad it's now ending with vaccines going all across. But at the same time, many business opportunities are arising. Some of the gaming software developers, IT companies are gaining quite some momentum, as much as healthcare is now taking an uptick, right? With telemedicines and others. So I believe, this work from home culture globally, I would love to see more of this. And in Asia Pacific, I would be very happy if we see a bit more of productivities and efficiencies and people getting used to it.
Yes, I think I like this word new normal, and yes, we're all getting used to it, right?
Very well, very well.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Pradita, can you please share your opinion towards the year of 2020 was the most successful year for the venture, for startups, because the venture capital invested in the startups outperformed the year previously and outperformed many years. Only a year of 2018 is still sticking out. But is it relative to us working remotely? Maybe we should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I couldn't agree more with Gaurav's statements before, that during the COVID-19 in 2020 and even in the earlier, in the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak, we start to think outside our comfort zone. What I mean by thinking of, outside our comfort zone, because we tend to, look for new opportunities and trying to become more innovative, for example. And for instance, during the COVID-19, I think I connect with Gary a lot and Derek, his partner in, GSD Ventures. And we try to, establish some connection to build something in Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia and Singapore. And I think that's because of the COVID-19, right? And particularly because, met and new new professionals across the board. And I think my takeaway why the VC industry could just posted a very lucrative return, because everyone's becoming much more innovative in order to thriving the year. And in 2020, when vaccine will be spreading all over the world, we tend to hope that everything will get better, and we hope for very flourishing 2020 too, for example. That's my takeaway. So thinking across the border and the world become very borderless.
Yeah, and we appreciate it in Startup Network and Unicorn.Events, because it makes the world smaller and easier to reach wonderful startups that are there. And of course, I am welcoming all of you to our next battles. This Thursday, we will be having battle in North America. So please just log in from where you are. Do not go anywhere. And be with us, exploring the best startups there are in North America. And I will be really happy to see all of you on our Asian battles, American battles, European battles, African battles, Australian battles, all over the world. Let's appreciate what we have and hope that the future will bring us many more things to appreciate. Thank you all for coming today. See you all soon online.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Take care. Stay safe.
Care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye, Pradita.
Bye, guys.